Hey guys, and welcome back to Mother's Barbecue. On this video, we're going to be doing my version of Baltimore Pit Beef. So stick around. Alright, so let's get our beef on. What I have here is some bottom round. Now I know traditional pit beef or Baltimore pit beef uses top round, but I saw the bottom round, it looked really good, so I thought we'd use it. And what I did the night before is went ahead and got this seasoned up with our spice mixture so it can rest in the fridge overnight. And that spice mixture is just garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, some chili, paprika, oregano. Very simple. Probably most everybody got the spices already in your cabinet. And again, not traditional Baltimore pit beef, but I'm going to go ahead and do a reverse sear on it. I'm going to smoke it first for a little while, and then when we get about a 120, 125, we're going to go ahead and sear it off to get those grill marks. Alright, for our grill, we're going to be using the Weber kettle. I got my Gorilla Q in there to help me divide the kettle up. I got some mesquite charcoal in there. I'm also going to add some mesquite wood to that. Go ahead and get our beef on the opposite side, and again we're going to smoke it until we get about 125 internal, and then get this side up nice and hot, and we'll sear it off, get some good grill marks on it. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright, so while our beef is on the grill cooking away, we're going to go ahead and make a horseradish cream sauce. I'm going to start out about a half a cup of sour cream. Got some hot horseradish, about a half a cup. Some minced garlic, teaspoon. Hit it with a squeeze of lemon juice, about a teaspoon of lemon juice. Fresh cracked black pepper, and some salt. Give that a mix. We'll give this a little bit of taste for seasoning. That's good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set this in the fridge, let these flavors come together, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so our beef hit 125 internal. Got the other side nice and hot. Go ahead and we're going to sear this off about a minute, minute and a half per side. Alright, we got a good char on this. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. We're going to let this rest for about 20 minutes or so. So next time you'll see us, we'll be slicing some meat. Alright, so here's our beef that's been resting for a while. As you can see, I cut it at a diagonal. The grain of the meat's going this way, so I cut it against the grain, and we got a perfect, I'm going to call that medium rare. So let's go ahead and get this sliced. I'm going to be using my slicer for this. You can definitely do this by hand. Get our meat on there. We're going to cut this nice and thin. This is number 2. Let's see what this does. And I think that's nice. That's perfect. Number 2 is perfect for this. Nice and thin. So let's go ahead and get this all sliced up. Alright, we got our beef all sliced up nice and thin. Let's go ahead and pile this on some sourdough. And traditionally pit beef uses rye bread, but I'm not a big rye bread fan, so I didn't want to go out and buy a big old loaf of rye bread and not eat it. So I'm using sourdough for this. Alright, we got that going. I'm going to spoon over some of our horseradish cream sauce. This has a real nice heat to it. And we're going to go ahead and put in some really thin cut onions. I use my my mandolin to slice these nice and thin. And we'll top them off. And that's it. That's my version of Baltimore pit beef. Let's go ahead and give this a slice. And that's looking really good. Let's go ahead and get a bite of this. All right, so there we go. Baltimore pit beef, my way. Let's take a bite of this. And that is pretty good. The beef is has that mesquite flavor to it. The char from when I seared it, you get that char flavor. The horseradish gives a creaminess with some heat behind it. You get some freshness with those thinly sliced onions. And I love sourdough, so it works for me. If you don't like, if you like traditional rye bread, go ahead and use traditional rye bread. It's your sandwich, man. Make it the way you want. But the key is, I think, getting it thinly sliced. If you have a good knife, you can definitely slice it by hand, but a good quality meat slicer is the way to go on this. So you guys give this a try. Let me know how it turns out. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys on the next run. Thanks for watching.